What if I told you that goldfish memories, waiting 24 hours to report a missing person, and the Great Wall of China being visible from space are all myths? Welcome to Lifestyle Fling, and today we're busting 18 completely false facts people still believe. Lemmings cliff suicides. For decades, people thought lemmings mindlessly commit mass suicide. This came from a 1958 Disney documentary that literally shoved them off cliffs for dramatic effect. In truth, lemmings don't have a death wish. They sometimes fall during migration, but it's not a coordinated dive to doom. The color of the sun. Think the sun is yellow? It's actually white. It emits all visible wavelengths, which combine into white light. We only see yellow hues because Earth's atmosphere scatters the shorter wavelengths, especially during sunrise and sunset. Sharks smell blood miles away. Thanks to Jaws, many believe sharks can smell a drop of blood from miles off. While their sense of smell is incredible, it's not magical. They can detect 1 part per million, but only if the current brings it to them. Plus, they rely on other senses like detecting movement and electrical signals. Goldfish have 3-second memories. Not true. Goldfish can remember things for months. They recognize faces, respond to sounds, and can even learn tricks. So if your goldfish remembers feeding time, it's not a fluke. It's science. Bulls hate red. Bulls don't charge at the color red. They can't even see it. They react to motion, not color. Wave a flag of any color and they'll respond the same way. It's the movement of the cape, not the shade, that triggers aggression. Don't touch baby birds? The idea that touching a baby bird makes its mom reject it? Total myth. Most birds have a poor sense of smell and won't detect your scent. It's just a cautionary tale used to keep kids from disturbing nests. 7. We only use 10% of our brains. The movie Lucy popularized this, but it's nonsense. Brain scans show that we use virtually every part of our brain, even when we sleep. There's no hidden 90% waiting to turn us into telekinetic superheroes. Napoleon was short. Napoleon wasn't unusually short. He was about 5'6", average for his time. The confusion came from French and British measurement differences, and British propaganda ran wild with it. He also looked shorter next to his very tall imperial guard. 9. Wait 24 hours to report a missing person. False and dangerous. If someone goes missing, report it immediately. The sooner authorities begin searching, the higher the chances of finding them, especially in cases involving children. 10. You'll catch a cold in the rain. Rain doesn't cause colds, viruses do. Cold, damp weather can weaken your immune response, making you more vulnerable. But rain itself doesn't make you sick. 11. Sugar makes kids. Multiple studies show no link between sugar and hyperactivity. Kids get excited at parties and events, and parents often expect sugar to cause a rush, creating a placebo effect. It's the fun, not the frosting. Lightning never strikes twice. It absolutely does. In fact, it often hits tall structures repeatedly. Roy Sullivan, a park ranger, was struck by lightning 7 times and survived them all. 13. The Great Wall of China can be seen from space. This claim started in the 18th century, long before space travel, and somehow stuck. But even from low Earth orbit, astronauts can't spot the wall with the naked eye. It's too narrow and blends into the landscape. What can be seen from space? City lights, huge airports, dams, deserts. So unless the Great Wall is glowing neon, you won't see it from up there. 14. Shaving makes your hair grow back thicker, right? Wrong. It only looks that way because shaving cuts the hair straight across, leaving a blunt edge. That makes it feel stubbly and look darker, but your hair's texture and thickness aren't changing. What actually controls hair growth? Hormones and genetics, not your razor. The alpha wolf. In 1947, researcher Rudolf Schenkel studied wolf behavior and saw a dominant male and female calling the shots. Boom, alpha wolf theory was born. Only problem? He wasn't studying wild wolves, just a pack in a Swiss zoo. Turns out the so-called alphas were just parents taking care of their pups. But by the time science corrected the record, it was too late. The theory had already spilled into pop culture and human behavior, spawning the whole alpha male trend. 16. Think chameleons change color just to blend in. Think again. Their color shifts are more about mood, temperature, and social signals than camouflage. Feeling moody? They darken. Trying to flirt? Time for bright, bold shades. Getting territorial? Boom. Intense displays. They do this using specialized pigment cells called chromatophores. Sure, they can blend in, but it's not their only trick. 17. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. This wasn't medical advice, it was a marketing slogan from cereal giants like Kellogg's in the 1940s. Before that, breakfast was just breakfast. It can be helpful for some people, but it's not some universal rule. So if you've been quoting that phrase your whole life, surprise, you've been reciting an ad. 18. Those scenes where someone sucks venom out of a snake bite? Don't do that. Seriously. Not only is it ineffective, the venom spreads too fast, but if you have any cuts in your mouth, you could poison yourself too. Same goes for scorpion stings. The only smart move? Get the victim to a hospital fast. Alright, before we wrap, let's play a quick trivia game. Which of these movie facts is false? A. Jaws used real shark footage. B. The DeLorean in Back to the Future was originally supposed to be a fridge. C. The line is, Luke, I am your father. D. Walt Disney was cryogenically frozen. Drop your answer in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.